Hello, everyone. There will come a moment in your life when no one answers your call, no one believes in your dream, and no one shows up to carry your burden. In that moment, you'll discover one of the greatest truths you'll ever learn. If your future depends on someone else, your future is never truly yours. Today, we're going to talk about why learning to do it alone isn't a curse, it's your greatest advantage. Most people spend their lives searching for support. They wait for someone to encourage them, motivate them, invest in them, or believe in them before they finally take action. But life doesn't work that way. The people who achieve extraordinary things are rarely surrounded by encouragement in the beginning. More often, they walk through seasons of silence where no one notices their effort and no one understands their vision. Those lonely seasons are not designed to destroy you. They are designed to build the version of you that success requires. If you can keep moving when nobody is watching, you will develop a strength that applause could never give you. There is a reason mountains stand tall. They don't depend on the weather to remain strong. They face storms, freezing winds, blazing heat, and endless pressure, yet they remain unmoved. Your character is built the same way. Every difficult season, every lonely night, and every unanswered prayer is shaping you into someone stronger than you were yesterday. While most people see loneliness as weakness, successful people understand that solitude is often the birthplace of greatness. It's where distractions disappear, excuses become impossible, and you finally meet the person you've been avoiding, the real you. When nobody else is there to push you forward, you either quit or discover a level of determination you never knew existed. Think about every great achievement you've ever admired. Before the success came the sacrifice. Before the recognition came the rejection. Before the celebration came countless mornings when nobody cared enough to ask how things were going. The world celebrates finished products, but it rarely sees the lonely process that created them. Nobody applauds the student studying after midnight. Nobody notices the entrepreneur working weekends while everyone else is relaxing. Nobody sees the athlete training before sunrise while the city is still asleep. Yet those invisible moments are exactly what create visible success. Greatness has always been built behind closed doors long before it is displayed in public. One of the biggest mistakes people make is believing that confidence comes before action. They think they'll start when they finally believe in themselves. The truth is exactly the opposite. Confidence is earned through action. Every promise you keep to yourself becomes another brick in the foundation of self-belief. Every difficult task you complete tells your mind, I am someone who follows through. You don't wake up one morning filled with confidence. You build it by showing up every day, especially when nobody is encouraging you. That's why doing it alone matters. When external validation disappears, internal strength finally has room to grow. There will be days when doubt becomes louder than hope. Days when you'll question whether your dream is even possible. You'll compare your progress to someone else's highlight reel and convince yourself that you're falling behind. During those moments, remember this: comparison is one of the fastest ways to abandon your own journey. Your race was never designed to look like anyone else's. Some people begin with resources you never had. Others receive opportunities you'll never receive. None of that changes your responsibility. Your only job is to become a little better than you were yesterday. Progress measured against your own potential will always matter more than comparison measured against someone else's success. Pain also has a purpose that comfort can never provide. The strongest people are rarely those who live the easiest lives. They are the people who learn to carry heavy burdens without allowing those burdens to define them. Every disappointment teaches resilience. Every setback teaches patience. Every closed door forces you to search for another path instead of giving up. Life doesn't promise fairness, but it always offers growth to those willing to keep moving. Instead of asking why difficult things keep happening, ask what those moments are trying to teach you. Sometimes your greatest breakthrough is hidden inside your greatest struggle, waiting for you to refuse to quit. Another truth most people ignore is that discipline will always outperform motivation. Motivation is exciting, but it's temporary. It depends on your emotions, your circumstances, and your mood. Discipline depends on none of those things. Discipline wakes up early when motivation wants another hour of sleep. Discipline studies when entertainment seems more attractive. Discipline keeps working after excitement disappears. If you want a life that stands above average, stop depending on feelings that constantly change. Build habits that remain strong regardless of how you feel. Every ordinary day you choose discipline over excuses becomes another step toward an extraordinary future. As you continue walking this path, you'll notice something remarkable. The loneliness that once frightened you begins to strengthen you. You stop needing constant approval because your purpose becomes louder than other people's opinions. You stop waiting for permission because you realize nobody else can live your life for you. You stop fearing failure because you understand that every attempt teaches you something valuable. The person who once needed validation slowly disappears, replaced by someone who trusts the work, believes in the process, and understands that real success is earned quietly before it is ever celebrated publicly. One day, people will look at your success and assume it happened overnight. They'll admire the confidence, the discipline, the achievements, and the life you've built. What they won't see are the lonely mornings, the difficult decisions, the sacrifices, and the moments when quitting seemed easier than continuing. They won't know about the nights you doubted yourself, but kept going anyway. They'll only see the destination, never the journey. And that's perfectly fine, because you won't need them to understand. You'll know exactly what it costs to become the person standing before them. So if today feels lonely, don't mistake it for failure. If nobody believes in your vision yet, keep building it. If no one is applauding your effort, keep working. The greatest victories are often won long before the crowd notices. Every chapter you read, every workout you finish, every skill you practice, every prayer you whisper, and every promise you keep to yourself is shaping a future that your present circumstances cannot yet reveal. Keep going, even when the road is quiet. Keep believing, even when the results are invisible. Keep showing up, because every step you take alone is preparing you for places that only the disciplined will ever reach. Thank you for watching. If this message inspired you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Subscribe for more powerful motivational speeches. Stay strong, stay disciplined, stay relentless, and remember, do it alone if you have to, but never stop moving forward. Let's be better every day.